The olive tree is in need of food items for meals, especially potatoes. I chatted with them to see what has all changed during the pandemic. We have joining us today Jana Thompson, who is the Assistant Executive Director for the Olive Tree. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Of course, no problem. So the Olive Tree has recently ran out of potatoes for meals. For residents to donate, what other foods are needed at the moment other than potatoes?
Right now we kind of need just kind of the basic pantry items. So something that we run out of a lot is pasta sauce, canned meat such as ham and chicken and turkey, canned fruit, crackers, cereal. So all those kind of pantry basics, those all go into our hampers, and a lot of the things like pasta sauce, all those other things we can use in our meals as well. Lots of things that we try and add into hampers have a higher nutritional value. So the fruit kind of thing, that might be the only thing that they get for fruit instead of fresh, as well as extra protein and stuff. So yeah.
And it's mostly potatoes though that you would need right now?
We were completely out. So we're still trying this out. The community has been great. We have received a few donations with potatoes. We love in the summer when we get fresh produce and stuff from gardens. I know gardens are a little bit behind this year just because of weather and the rain and all of those things, which is why I think we kind of ran out pretty quick this year. But yeah, potatoes is a high need. It's a great starch to add to our hampers, and then we use a lot in our meals as well because we do try and do a balanced kind of meal.
And is the Olive Tree also looking for more volunteers at the moment?
We do have a few volunteer opportunities. It is a little bit more limited right now just because we can't have the numbers that we used to, just to make sure we can properly social distance and just reduce kind of contact between our volunteers and our staff members that are there full time.
And with this pandemic going on, what had to be changed at the Olive Tree to adhere to the safety regulations?
Well, when it first happened, obviously we completely changed how we delivered our programs. It was no more volunteers in the building, a lot less contact with the guests and stuff that came in. We were delivering instead of having people come in and sit down and doing take homes instead. Right now, while we're at is we have our sit down meals open, but we are at 50% capacity. So to allow the proper social distancing, and just the safety regulations and the extra time for cleaning and sanitization. So we are still doing that. That's the biggest change right now. And we aren't able to pick up people for our meals at this point in time, but we are hoping to start that soon or in the fall.
So what has changed with the farmers market now that it's come back for every Saturday?
Our farmers market is actually in our dining hall now. So we did that just to enable us to properly social distance the tables, have a little extra space so people can shop comfortably. And then our sanitization and cleaning is a little higher. So everybody that comes in has to sanitize. We do suggest wearing masks, but it's not enforced. It's completely a personal choice. And just some extra cleaning and sanitization throughout the day to ensure the safety of our customers and our vendors.
And is there anything else you'd like to add for the Olive Tree to let residents know during this time?
We're very thankful for all of the community support that we've received within this kind of uncertain time. We are so grateful for everybody coming and asking and messaging us and wanting to help out where they can. So just a big thank you goes out from all of our staff and our volunteers for all of the community stepping up to help out where they can.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Jana.
Thanks so much for having me.